in order, but not necessarily by first. It's Ben, Michael, you, then me, but we have to roll off.
Gotcha.
So it'll be Ben,
So
Michael, you, me, Ben,
so I am,
Michael,
for the record, guys, I'm taking a London, okay? Because I mulliganed twice.
You can just mulligan until you have a good hand. Don't
You just want me to have 7?
Don't mull until you have I'd rather this game be fun than you be screwed for no reason. We're doing this for
I just
entertainment.
keep drawing 1 landers. I don't know why.
Just don't don't draw until you have a combo, but try having a good time.
Hi, Tappy.
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 Hey, Taps.
Jesus died for our mulligans. Okay. It's not spell table. We're not using spell table. We're using Discord.
There are more people watching this week on YouTube, Alex. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ben is playing real 1v1 Magic right now with 20 life.
Oh yeah, Ben. You need to gain 20 life.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to games that intentionally taken because everyone starts at double life totals.
Guys, for those of you that are watching on stream and you haven't already hit the like button, there's half of you that have hit the thumbs up that are watching, so hit it. Come on. Let's get that thumbs up.
That's true. That's true.
Thumbs in the air.
Ben, how many lands are you playing?
37.
37.
Actually, yeah, 37. All right. This is keepable for me.
Thanks,
All right, do we want to
This is the
introduce
first time
our...
you've been to a stream twice. That's awesome.
Do we want to introduce our commander decks, the ones
Yes.
we're playing?
I am playing Kess Crimes. It is my second Kess deck. Eventually, I think I will have 3, but this is number 2.
This is Kumano, Master Yamabushi. He is a human shaman who shoots ice blasts at people, and that's the plan. I'm going to shoot some ice blasts.
I've got Sygg River Cutthroat here. Do I show it on screen, or you put it on screen, Alex? What do you got there?
You're good.
Sygg.
Yep. Eventually, I will look at things through Skyfall, but I haven't done that yet. So
Sygg is a 1/3 for a hybrid blue-black. That at the end of each end step, if an opponent has lost 3 or more life this turn, I draw an extra card. He's a Merfolk Rogue, which I'm a fan of. Big fan of Sygg.
Alex, it's a little misaligned. There you go.
Yep, I fixed it. I figured it out. And then this is Kumano for the world, partially because Kumano is a little less common.
Master Yamabushi.
There it is.
All right.
And then Marshals
And
is playing.
I'm playing Queen Marchesa, Long May She Reign, the greatest Magic card ever printed.
Wow, big words here.
I also want to show off, again, not sponsoring this stream, but a really cool artist named Bertha. I think it's Bertha or Berthy. Does these really cool alternate art proxies, and so they did this cool Queen Marchesa that I'm... See if I can get a version where it's not so shiny.
You want to probably lower it. It's not, we can't see it at all.
Oh, I'm looking
There
on
you go.
YouTube, which has like a 20-second.
Yep, there you go.
All right, so I'm just going to read your just so I know. So Yamabushi.
Yeah.
Yep, it's legendary creature, human shaman. 1 in a red, no tapping, just 1 in a red. Kumano, Master Yamabushi deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Is it any target now?
Yeah, it's any target.
To any target, and then if a creature dealt damage by Kumano this turn will be put into a graveyard, remove it from the game instead. It is a 4/4 for 5 mana.
Cool.
It is also front and center on the screen because we have the ability to show cards on this thing we're doing called Playing Magic. All right.
It's a 4/4 for 5. Cool. And then Marchesa is the dethrone one.
No, this is the Monarch one. There are 2 Marchesas.
Oh, you're not playing the Black Rose. You're playing Queen Marchesa.
I'm playing Queen Marchesa.
You are playing the Mardu one. That's a 3/3 Death Touch haste. Enters the battlefield. You become the Monarch. Monarch is that you are the Monarch until an opponent deals damage to you.
Combat damage.
Deals combat damage. Yep.
And then at the end of a turn, if you're the Monarch, you draw an extra card.
Yes.
Correct. So it's
Card is sweet.
It's the greatest mechanic ever created for the best card game ever created. So it makes her the best card for the best card game ever created.
Sick. I'm using my new iPhone that I just set up a couple hours ago. It's no case on the sucker just yet, but get one.
What is? Let me look this card up. Someone asked what I think of Teferi's
Angel's Insight. It's if you would draw a card other than the first card you draw during your draw step, draw an additional card.
I think it's when it works, it'll work too good and make your games unfun, but sometimes it just won't do anything. So I guess it's like very powerful if it can get going in non-CDH games.
Well, you said in Sygg.
Oh, in Sygg.
You makes your Sygg triggers draw 2.
Yeah,
so
I think
if you can get more than one Sygg trigger per turn cycle, it's value.
I would play it in Sygg. I'd play it there. I think it would be good there.
How much does it cost to cast? 5?
4 mana.
4, yeah. It's pretty good. The thing about that card...
It's the card draw half.
All right,
the thing about that card, though, is like if you're going to play that card, just play Rhystic Study, because I feel like Rhystic Study is just better.
Well, you play both.
Porque no los dos.
Yeah, you play both.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to roll. I'm 1 through 5, and then Ben's 6 through 10. Michael's 11 through 15. Marshall is the remainder. I got a 17, so Marshall will be playing first.
Okay, and so if we're going clockwise according to the YouTube, it would then be Kess, Ben, and Mike.
Correct. So Mike is last. I want to keep this hand.
Sick. This is fun. MMcast crew.
Yeah,
Mystic
the full
Remora
play set.
gets stupid as well with Teferi's Ageless Insight.
What card is?
All right.
Mystic Remora.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kess Crimes can be available. Give me a second. I will get it. I don't know if anyone else has their deck list online.
I do.
I do. Yeah, I can send you. Although
post...
I don't know if it's a perfect one.
If it's close enough.
But it's close.
What's the best way for me to get it to you, Alex?
Message it to me just post it in the chat. Post it in the Twitch chat. And then I can copy and paste it and post it in the YouTube chat for the other half. That is Kess Crimes. Marshall, why don't you go first and then look for the deck?
Yeah. Sure thing. Everybody ready? Okay.
Yep.
Drawing my card. I will play a tapped Blood Crypt and pass.
I'll draw for the turn. I will play a Steam Vents tapped and pass.
Okay. I'll draw for the turn. I will play
a Link broke because of the comma.
Sunken Hollow tapped.
Here you go, Twitch chat. That's the deck.
Alex, what Twitch are we on? Are we on your Twitch?
We're on my Twitch.
Kess Wiley.
Cool.
I'm up? Cool. Draw. Play tapped Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. Go.
Alright. I will play a Scrubland, and I will play Fellwarstone. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fellwarstone is any color your opponent's control can produce?
Correct. Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will suspend Greater Gargadon.
Sick.
Oh, the gargles.
And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will play Rakdos Carnarium, returning a land to my hand and pass the turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I will tap, keep, and I will draw.
We got no Soul Ring played. That's a first for many a Commander game.
River of Tears, and I will cast Sygg. And then I'll pass.
We're all playing clean Magic here.
Someone thinks that Rashmi would be a commander, Ben, that you would enjoy. After listening to the last episode, Rashmi seems like the most powerful tempo commander that that your non-CDH pod can handle and still have fun with. This is Iced Dude. Do you get iced a lot, like Smirnoff iced? Do people hide it in adjacent vicinities to you, and then you're just like iced? Kess, you all should make commander decks using only modern legal cards. That would be cool. I would be
Marshall,
down to do
you
that.
had at
Yes.
least one, right?
I do, yeah. I'm a big fan of alternative deck building restrictions on Commander. I have a modern legal deck that is not only modern legal, but it also only uses cards that appear on the plane of Ravnica.
Ooh,
I remember
cool.
that one.
So,
That one was
so it's
for
more-
our. That one was for our theme night, where I gave you extra points for committing to the Ravnica theme.
right.
Thanks,
So
Arachne.
everything down to the basic lands are all featuring Ravnica art.
How do you? Sorry, never mind. Whose turn is it?
It is your turn. Oh no, you went. It's
No,
Michael's turn.
I played Sygg.
It's Michael's turn.
Oh, sorry.
Because
What a
it's-
nice draw.
Because it's digital and we're chatting, it is important to be a little bit more vocal when your turn ends.
Place
Ooh.
no card.
I was clear
Wait,
about it. Just
Soul
ask the chat. Wow, Soul Ring
Yes.
comes down.
Yep, I drew it just now. So,
Wow. We were talking about how great this game was without Soul Ring, and someone shows up.
it wasn't that great.
Are you going to drop Worn Power Stone now? And
No.
are you done?
Hmm.
All right.
I made this deck RFL because my regular cast deck is just like, how many powerful cards can I put into it, even though it's not like Storm, but it still like does dumb things and is unfun for random people. This is meant to be like at the power level of whoever I'm playing at. And it's
All right. I'm summoning Queen Marchesa, long may she reign,
Okay.
and I become the Monarch.
And then Queen Marchesa. Let me bring that up because
Queen Marchesa's got what? Death Touch and Haste.
Correct.
when Queen Marchesa in the battlefield, you
Death
become a
Touch.
monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the monarch, you make a 1/1 Death Touch token.
Correct. So she puts
Marshall-
out assassinations if she's not the Monarch.
If you attack someone else, Marshall, it'll trigger my Sygg for me, which will be pretty awesome. I could draw a card off your card, so now we're both drawing cards. How cool is that,
I
right?
mean, that is true. That is true.
Everyone
I mean,
should have
I'd be down for that. I guess we should attack old Soul Ring boy over there.
I guess. Well, but hang on. Here's I don't want to
Okay.
talk you into a bad decision here, because if you do that and someone hits you, then you're no longer the monarch, right?
Correct. But then I get an assassin token and can hopefully get the Monarch back. I mean,
Well, then don't let me stop you.
all right. Well, how about this? I'll attack somebody so you can draw a card, but you won't steal the Monarch from me.
I won't hit you. If you give me a card, I won't do it.
Great. All right. Well, then I will. Then I'll just coin flip between Michael and Alex. So I'll hit Alex on a head.
Ooh.
It's a heads.
Gunning revenge.
Alex, take 3.
There's gonna be revenge for
Alex,
this.
do you like this? Do you like this politicking that I'm doing?
I do.
I'm so good at
I
Commander.
was very impressed.
Pro commander player.
And then I'll go to my instep and I'll draw a
Heck.
card because
I will
it's good
also
to be the
draw a
Monarch.
card.
All right, you done?
Yep.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play myself the Steam Vents. I will lose 2, which is sad. I will then cast Active Treason on Queen Marchesa.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right. You temporarily have her.
Don't worry, Queen Marchesa in play.
She's definitely dying.
I will swing 3 at Michael.
Wait, you don't want to take the monarch?
I get the Monarch if I attack you with it, right? Oh, I have to attack
No, you
Marshall.
have to
You're right.
attack me.
I attack Marshall. You're right. That's correct. Good call. I attack Marshall with Queen Marchesa.
I mean, I don't want to take
All right.
threes.
I take 3. You become the Monarch.
I am the Monarch now.
So even if Marchesa dies, the monarch thing is still around? No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's around for the rest of the game.
Forever. Now that Monarch is in, it's an emblem that is around forever.
Wow. Okay.
And then my lands are tapped. I will then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I drew for the turn right. Yeah, cool. I will then tick Greta Garga down again and sacrifice Queen Marchesa.
Boo.
Where are you going to put
Yes.
Marchesa, Marshall?
I mean, I'll put her in the. I will put her in the command zone.
All right.
And then I'm done. And then
I
you
will draw
your
a card at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Sweet. Good.
All right,
round
well-
for Sygg.
Ben, I didn't say you couldn't be the monarch. I just said you couldn't take it from me.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
nope.
Alex has no blocker, so I guess I can become the monarch here. But
That's true.
I'm doing okay with you guys all hitting each other because I'm just drawing extra cards. So I don't know how much aggressiveness.
If you attack me, I kill Sygg. Just like 1 for 1. It dies.
You're just gonna kill Sygg, huh?
Yep.
It's an empty threat. I'm gonna untap now.
Well, no, I mean, I'm on my next turn. You get the whole round with Sygg, but it will die by my turn on my turn.
All right. Well,
It's not sacrifice.
I think it's-
What? He sacrificed queen. Oh. No, yeah. So I used Greater Gargadon, Jacob, to sacrifice Marchesa. I can bring
underground river, underground sea.
Greater Gargadon. Damn.
I will tap 2 and cast a Smuggler's Copter and attack. Well, so if I attack, so Alex is the monarch. So if I hit you, Alex,
You
right?
get to be the monarch.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll hit you one.
Boopdom.
I take one.
Oh wow, Ben, Copter is sick in that deck.
Yeah, it's like my favorite card in the whole deck. I become the monarch. Like that with Sygg is like the most perfect thing. And then I will enter my end step, at which point I will discard this Preordain.
Holding up a mana.
Well, if I play the Preordain, then I just have to discard a different card. So I like the cards I have.
Can you? I'll bring Sygg up because I need to read exactly when times of things
At the
happen.
beginning at the end of turn, if an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, you may draw a card.
Cool.
Cast Scalding Turn, pass.
All right, draw. I'll
Ben,
play
you
a
drew for the monarch,
plane.
correct?
I am the monarch currently. I have this. This is my monarch trigger
Perfect.
token
When did you
thing.
draw from it?
Oh no, I didn't. Good call.
It was chat.
Do I have to discard end of turn?
You
If-
do have to discard down if you're the monarch. You put too many cards in hand.
Because cleanup.
I'll play Revel in Riches.
That's the you win the game if you have all the treasure.
Correct. And when an opponent's creature dies, I get a treasure.
Okay, got it. Cool.
And then I'll pass because I'm not the monarch. Meh.
7. I will draw a card. Ooh, I like that in the long run. Ben's got
Man, act of treason to steal my commander, then steal the monarch, and then kill my commander. It's probably the dirtiest I've had my turn 3 go in playing with this deck. Usually I deal with one of those two things happening, not both.
You got to play around active treason. I mean, this is a limited game after all.
Act of treason, commander staple.
I will play Marchesa, the Black Rose.
Wait, what? You're playing the other one.
I'm playing
You're
the original
Black
Marchesa in honor of. Let me just get this so it's not. There we go.
What does that card do again?
Marchesa,
Black, red, blue,
the
one.
Black Rose. Yeah, it's dethroned. Whenever a creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Other creatures you control have dethroned, so it gives dethrone to all creatures. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step.
Got it.
Ben, good job calling Alex's bluff. You stole the monarch from him, and he did not kill Sygg.
That's true. That's true.
I knew he was full of it. It was such a what a balls threat that was. If you do this, I'm going to kill your 2-mana commander. Yeah, I'm really worried about that. Let me draw 4 cards before that happens. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's it. That was my turn.
Heck. All right. When I say sick, should I start just saying the G instead? Sygg.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's obviously a Sygg River Cutthroat.
Okay. That seems totally legit. Let's go with Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Let's see. Alex. Who has the most life? I probably do, right?
Ooh, that's a good question. Iced Dude has asked, with the new commander rules and dethrone with Marchesa, if a command... I believe that if a commander exits to zones, they get to choose... Yeah. Someone else answered. They get to decide. So basically you're asking if, because the new rule, like, it dies and then comes back, so it actually, like, a commander actually does die now, is allowed to die, but even then you, Marshall, could still choose to put your Marchesa back into your command zone versus me getting it back.
Correct. Right.
So Michael and I are
Because
tied.
it's a state-based effect.
Someone would have to allow it to
Michael and I
happen.
both have 40. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, so your dethrone thing is just for your creatures, though. That doesn't apply to all creatures, right?
Correct.
No.
That is just mine.
Okay. And so you can attack and get a counter on your 3/3 guy. Michael has life. He's gonna be able to cast his thing. Marshall, what the hell does Revel Riches do again? I'm sorry, it's a 5-drop.
Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I get a treasure. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 10 or more treasures, I win the game. I've never won with the win a game clause. I'm more playing this as I want mana acceleration.
Okay, I'm gonna copter up with Sygg.
The poor man's smothering tithe.
Right. Smothering Tide's in here somewhere, but...
And I'll come at you, Marshall, for 3.
What? I'm already at 35!
I know, man. I just don't want to attack Michael. He's got literally a thing that does the number one thing I hate in Magic, which is 1 damage to creatures, because everything I like to play has 1 toughness. I guess Sygg doesn't, but... I don't know. He's got mana and hasn't played anything yet. Sorry, man. Look, we had a deal up until the Monarch thing happened. Trigger Copter.
Let's get it moving. We don't need to convince Ben to attack me. It's fine.
Trigger Copter, and then I will discard this Consecrated Sphinx. And then I deal 3 to you.
Yep.
Marshall. Yep.
Yep, I'm getting beat down.
And then I'll tap 2, and I will animate dead my Sphinx.
Ooh, shit. Oh, whoops. No swearing.
And
snaps.
Turn it.
That's gonna go ahead and end my turn. So I trigger Monarch and I trigger Sygg.
Hang on. In response to those 2 triggers, I'm going to crack my Scalding Tarn, and I'll Word of Seizing your Consecrated Sphinx.
That's sweet.
Is that the 5-drop split second card?
Yes, it has split second.
But you gain control of it until end of turn?
Yes.
But
so
one would presume it's until the end of his turn now, because you're already in your end step.
No, because it's not until end step. That'll go away during the cleanup step. But I would like 4 cards.
To draw 4 cards. So it's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so you get the Sphinx.
It doesn't even hurt you. It's not like that Sphinx was doing anything for you during your end step.
Yeah. All right, so you have my Sphinx, which, by the way, has a -1 to its original power, so it's a 3/6. I'm going to trigger, and draw. So I'll draw 2. You draw 4.
Okay.
You draw 4.
I'll draw 4 when I'm done shuffling.
Okay. That was a long tweet. Just telling people what we were playing. Kind
of a sweet play, right? The Copter with the Sygg, it triggers the Animate Dead on the Sphinx.
That was all very impressive.
Over here.
You're playing some Reanimator. That's like a thing. That's like a legit thing you could be doing. Yeah.
Animate Dead is just a good card.
What is
all right?
If it dies with Animate Dead on it, does it exile the Sphinx? Is that?
No.
Oh,
no.
Just
because the graveyard.
It just sacrifices the creature. Okay.
So Michael, as soon as you're done shuffling, I'm going to go to my cleanup step.
Yep.
I'm going to discard my sleight of hand.
We have both Lucas and Gaming Bear giving you very sweet play, good play. They're very encouraging.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very proud of
yes,
you.
sleight of hand goes to the graveyard. I have a grip of 7. I have hit all my land drops, so I'm going to pass the turn to you, Alex.
To me? To Michael.
Or, sorry, to Michael. Yes. All right, Michael, so we kind of worked together on that one, right? I didn't attack you. You took my Sphinx. You drew 4. We're kind of on a team, right?
Excellent collab. All right, Mountain.
I'm going to draw 2 when you draw your card.
Go for it. All right. I guess I'm gonna play Gauntlet of Might.
Oh, sick. It's a real one, too.
It is, yeah. All red creatures gain +1/+1. All mountains provide an extra red mana when tapped, including y'all's mountains.
Pretty good.
And I will tap for 4 and play a trading post. Done. And I have 7 in hand.
Alright.
For anyone who's counting.
Okay.
I'm going to draw
All
2.
right, I'll play
I'm drawing 2, Marshall.
I'll play a Temple of Silence. Yeah, I'll leave that on top. That's cool.
Of silence. Doom, 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 doom.
All right, so this
No.
Blood Crypt of mine is going to tap for an additional red. Yes.
Yes.
People
All
are
right.
really liking your
I
deck,
will-
Michael. I'm here to pass on
I'm going to
compliments.
tap. I'm going to
yeah.
tap 6, and I'm going to cast Liliana Dreadhorde General.
Which one is that? Is that the Reanimator one?
No.
It's the newest one. She has 6 loyalty. She has the static text, whenever a creature I control dies, I draw a card. She has +1, make a zombie. -4, each opponent or each player sacrifices 2 creatures. And then she has a -9, each opponent chooses a permanent they control for each permanent type and sacrifices the rest.
That feels like a pretty big threat. I feel like probably the move there is to just go ahead and mana drain that.
Ooh, that's a mana you're gonna have there.
Man, everyone's beating up on me this game.
That's terrifying.
I'm not gonna get to do anything fun this game.
You also
Ben
get
with
like
his
4
fuck-
treasures.
Yeah, I don't get any treasures. All right, I pass.
All right, Ben, enjoy those cards. Gargano goes down to 6.
Oh, nice Daedalus streaming. Yeah, this is like the deck I always play, so I pretty much always am going to be playing it.
I play a Buseiju tapped. I will play then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how that works? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Trader's Instinct, targeting Sphinx's Revelation or Sphinx. Which type of Sphinx is it?
Consecrated Sphinx, huh?
It is a consecrated Sphinx.
Consecrated Sphinx.
That's your plan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to take my Sphinx and then make me sacrifice it for your Gargadon. That seems bad for me. Seems quite bad for me, actually. Michael has no creatures. Marshall has no creatures.
Oh god, I can't spell traitorous. It's in front of me. Where's the card?
Trait.
All right, I'll force a negation.
Ous.
Alex.
Wow, popped a force negation. All right.
Exiling 3 wishes? Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
It makes me very sad, but the realization that all this deck does is draw cards is something that's starting to really hit home. And I've lost every game with drawing like half the deck, so I have to stop just being like, this card is sweet because I can draw 3 off of it.
I am correct that Michael, you have 40 life.
I do have 40 life.
I will attack
We
you.
are tied.
Oh yeah, I will attack you with regular Marchesa or original Marchesa,
fine.
and get the dethrone plus counter. And then I will end the turn. It's sad that I don't have the Consecrated Sphinx.
Okay.
I know you were gonna sacrifice it and then get it back with Marchesa too.
I know it was going to be a big moment, but here we are. Force Indication.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. And we'll go ahead and start out by playing Island.
Oh,
Then
Michael, you
we'll-
should.
Oh, you're right. I should have 39.
All right,
Thank
so
you,
Ben, I attacked you. Yours is instead of Michael. You have a 3/6, correct? So it's fine.
I have a
either way.
3/6 flyer,
So you
correct?
can-
Oh wow, I actually gained life from that.
So you
Cool.
you probably need to block. Regardless.
Wait, what is your creature? How
Sorry,
big?
it's a.
I
4/4.
misrepresented the game, so he's attacking you instead with a 4/4. But you can block with your Sphinx. He just
was trying to get the trigger.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just get a
that's
+1/+1 counter. Yeah.
I block. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
problem.
Okay. If you take it, you lose the Monarch. So you are probably just blocking.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to.
You're.
Thank you, Man John. You just gained me 3 life.
So I have 6 extra mana in my mana pool from the Liliana, correct?
You do.
Is there a chat that I'm missing?
There's a
I'm
YouTube chat
on
as
Twitch.
well. There's Twitch and YouTube. There's
So
two.
I am
channels.
looking at Twitch, Marshall, and I
okay.
think you're looking at YouTube.
Gotcha.
I have the Restream chat app on my other computer that I could log in as Alex and view, but I
Don't even think
far.
this is so funny. This is the second time I've mana drained in the game and just have like basically no use for it whatsoever.
You've drawn so
Um,
many cards. You need more artifacts.
Yeah, I was gonna say you drew like infinity.
They all have blue in the symbol in the casting cost though. They're all reactive.
should have kept
Yeah,
3
I don't-
wishes.
I don't believe
Could've
Ben's
drawn
deck
more
does have
cards.
infinite combos. Eric.
What are the totals?
I am at 34. Marshall is at 32. Michael is at 39, and you're at a strong 40.
Okay, let's go. I have to use the mana first, so. And anybody graveyards significant other than mine, or like 1 card, 2 cards?
I have a
2
Scalding
cards?
Tarn and a Word of Seizing.
Just had the Liliana you countered.
Alex.
She's exiled,
I
actually.
have
Marshall.
Traitorous Instinct and Active Treason in my graveyard.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your Marchesa is actually +1/+1 bigger because of the gauntlet.
I'm gonna
Okay,
remove this
that's cool.
Demir Aqueduct.
Wouldn't have-
You
wouldn't
tap
have
an
killed.
island.
Sphinx,
What?
right? No, you keep going. You're good.
I'm gonna remove the Demir Aqueduct, tap an island, and cast this Treasure Cruise with the mana. So my graveyard is still stocked full.
So many cards.
3. Okay, that's better. God, there's so many things here.
Gonna drop
Discard so
some
many
baby
things at
Yodas
the
in
end
the
of turn.
chat.
All right, then I'm gonna activate the copter, and I will come at you, Michael. 3 in the air. Trigger. Draw, and then I'll discard this Bloodstained Mire. And seems like a decent plan.
Can we get a counter for how many? That's like a bot thing that we can get Logan to make.
And then I'll tap 4, and I will cast a Mind Sculptor.
Mhm.
And let's put a counter on the Mind Sculptor. I don't want to draw cards. There's no creatures that I'm really worried about, right? Nobody has a creature but me?
Correct.
Alex still has Marchesa the Black
Oh,
Rose.
yeah.
Does your Marchesa have haste?
It does not.
No.
Okay, let's bounce your Marchesa. Just put it back in your hand. And then I have a billion cards, but I'm also going to draw 2, so I'll draw 2, and then I'll go to my discard step.
Now, Alex, is there a particular reason you didn't sacrifice her to the Gargadon there?
Oh, no. I just forgot I could do that. I should have done that.
Rip.
Well, I also forgot, so looks like we're both screwed.
Well, no, you are fine.
I just mean I would let
you got what you.
I would let you take it back, except for the fact that that's pointless because I also forgot. So Right.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
mhm, mhm.
I waited until he did the thing before. Like, I wonder if it's a. Is this a fear of another board wipe or something coming?
No. Yo, this is a off-color fetch friendly stream. We're all about them off-color fetches.
Oh, is that a thing? I can't play Bloodstained Mire in a blue black.
No, you're absolutely allowed to. Just some people
can't.
are salty about it.
I cast Scalding Tarn first. I mean, blue cards in my deck.
People have informed me then you need a reliquary tower.
I think anybody who feels fine with off-color fetches needs to really re-examine how they feel about hybrid mana in Commander.
I also am fine with hybrid mana in Commander.
Technically, a mono red deck shouldn't be able to play Scalding Tarn or any of its ilk.
I mean, technically they should be able to.
I mean, technically it can, but like
technically is the wrong word.
I'm discarding 6
flavorfully.
Cards.
It can't.
Ben is discarding 6 cards: a Baleful Strix,
a Dispel, 3 lands, and a Counterspell.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And that'll end my turn. I have an untapped Consecrated Sphinx. I have a Mind Sculptor at 2, and I'm tapped out. Pass the turn.
We got someone who's pro off-color fetch and pro hybrid in monocolor. Ben is on Reanimator, and his commander is double-colored mana, so I think Reliquary isn't useful.
Yeah, the colorless lands in this deck are like strip mines and wastelands.
How deep are you into Reanimator? Is that like the game plan, or did you just like happen to the fact that you're just playing good cards and these are 2 good cards?
Animate Dead is like really sweet, and it's good in this format because I counter things and then I can reanimate them.
That's not a bad direction to go with the deck if you were looking for like, because you could still like keep the tempo play, but now you're just doing something powerful with like good looting cards. That are like things you like. It's all things you like, right? It's 2-cost cards, and you don't have to cast any of your 6-drops. They're just meant to be discarded. Ugh.
I'll play Karn Liberated for 7.
Can you liberate us from this Consecrated Sphinx?
Hang on, I might respond to that. So you can exile things. You can exile cards from hands, and you can restart the game if you get away with it.
Yes.
Yeah, Ben, it's interesting. The chat's got a point. Your deck actually might be good in CDH just from the perspective, like you need a win condition, but like because you're playing so much counter magic, you can kind of just like be the policeman.
Stop them from doing dirt.
Yeah, somebody was saying all you need, if your deck doesn't already have it, all you need is a Demonic Consultation and a Thassa's Oracle there.
Michael, if I let this Karn resolve, are you gonna go after me?
I'm not gonna make you any promises, Ben.
Wow.
Ben, with a Jace the Mind Sculptor and a Consecrated Sphinx on play and a full grip goes, are you going to come after me, the guy with 40 life?
What a jerk. Okay, I guess I'll just have to force a will that then. Getting rid of this Duskmantle Seer.
Classic Duskmantle Seer. I'm done.
All right.
I mean, both of them
are counter spells. I'm going to get worked so hard. I'm so aware of this. You can't answer everything. I'm drawing 2.
Michael, you're gonna let him force of will your spell? You need to get revenge here. You need to.
Ben, did you pay a life for force of will?
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm at 39 now.
Damn.
Now I'm wary because I missed the Scalding Tarn.
And it's super relevant-ish. we got Dethrone and Monarch going on.
I'm gonna cast Dockside Extortionist.
Which one is that?
Do you have...
When it enters the battlefield, I will get a number of treasures equal to the artifacts and enchantments my opponents control.
Ooh,
5?
I've got 2.
I think it's 5 total. I have 3. Ben has 2.
And you need how many treasures at what step? And step or upkeep?
I need 10 at the beginning of my upkeep to win the game.
Got it. You have 7 right now?
Yes, but that's... Yes.
Pretty good.
Let's go. I'll play red, black. I'm going to cast Duretti, Ingenious Iconoclast.
Sweet.
I'm going to pop 2 treasures, and I'm going to attempt to settle the score targeting your Consecrated Sphinx.
What is that card?
Which will It's exile target creature, put 2 loyalty counters on a planeswalker you control.
Okay, so exile target creature. So you're trying to go after my Sphinx. And I still have the only creatures on the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you counter or destroy them, yeah.
Marshall has a Dockside Extortionist, which is a 1.
It's true, I do it. I have a 1/2 Goblin Pirate.
All right, I will misdirection to your Extortionist. Let's exile
Oh, God.
exile V-Click.
All right, I'll put 2 counters on my Duretti.
Can you spell Duretti
When
for me?
Dockside. Duretti is spelled Daretti. Yeah, I'm having to play against this CDH deck. It's intense. Well, I'm going to down tick Duretti and sacrifice one of my treasures to use his ability. If he has -1, you may sacrifice an artifact. I will sacrifice a treasure.
Toeman
If you
John.
do, destroy
Oh,
target
yeah,
artifact or creature. I will destroy the Consecrated Sphinx.
All right.
Toeman Joe, oh my gosh, there aren't many more free counter spells left in the game. They want to know if you're
I know.
playing every one in the game or if how many you have left. You don't have to.
I think
say.
I've played them all. I don't play any of the really bad ones in here.
You're not playing like
Those are all in
foil.
other decks.
No
That's
pact.
all in. I don't play Pact, and I don't play Thwart. I don't play Foil. I think I've played them all at this point. So.
All right. Well, that's took all my mana for the turn, so that's it.
All right, you guys got rid of the Consecrated Sphinx. Good for you. Good for you.
Draw? Yeah.
We only had to fight through like 5 counterspells to do it.
So Consecrated Sphinx is in the graveyard?
Yes, it is.
Cool. That doesn't help me too much. Do I want to do any of these things? All of your creatures suck now. Marshall's terrifying, but 1, 2.
How am I terrifying?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Circle, that's a beat.
I mean, okay, so honest question. If the Revel in Riches having that stupid win clause at the bottom is inspiring terror in all of y'all, I will take it out of the deck. Like,
well, you could just win in like a turn. Like if well, I guess right now there's not.
If 8 creatures got onto the board and then they all died before my next turn.
Wait, you need 10 or 20?
I need 10.
How many treasures?
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more treasures, you win the game.
I thought you had 6 treasures just right now.
I did, and I then used them to settle the score.
Got it. Cool. Then I'm less.
And then when that didn't work, I had to eat one of them to kill the Sphinx.
I feel like the countering of that Liliana, I feel like really upset Marshall. I can tell he's upset. He's salty.
Marshall, do you have a way to represent your treasures that isn't a die? It's kind of hard to read the die.
That's fair. If you just
sure, yeah. Let me grab some things real quick.
Alex, anything else?
I have. What do I want to do? So that's 4. I can play that. That does nothing though. 3 does nothing. I don't have anything there. I think I am. I'll play Lent and pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw. Can you guys see my board okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Emrakul the Aeon's Torn has asked which plane we are on, and he would come over, but he's stuck in a fucking moon.
Yeah.
No cursing, man. Come on. Okay, so Marshall's got a Duretti. Marshall, how many counters on Duretti?
4.
And his minus is how many to destroy something?
It's -1 and sacrifice an artifact to destroy an artifact or creature.
Eric Pressing has asked if you have Mental Misstep in your deck, Ben.
It is not in this deck. It is not.
Marshall, I don't know if you know this, but your camera kind of bumped and is now at a weird angle. Yes, there you go.
I guess I don't really care if you kill Sygg. Drawn enough cards. All right, I'm going to play an Underground River. I'm gonna.
He's glad that you don't have it in your deck. Oh,
Let's
yeah.
brainstorm. Let's brainstorm, Jace.
Okay.
Back on top. Don't care about that one. Don't care about that one. Okay, then let's go. Suit up Copter.
Oh, Yair. Of course you're gonna come in here and compliment my foils.
Alex, what is your glared out card there? Top middle? Can't see it.
Queen Marchesa.
Choose
Or,
a
sorry, Marchesa the Black Rose.
Yeah, I'll come at
Hey,
you, Michael, for 3 in the air.
Yes. Ow.
Trigger. I draw, and I discard a Blood Artist. Then I will tap.
Yeah,
For followers of the podcast, Yair, also known as the official MMcast Jund guy, is in the Twitch chat.
That is true. That's true.
I'm going to tap 3, and I will cast a True Name Nemesis.
Soup's in the chat for Yair, who is also part of the Soup Discord.
And then I will pass the turn. I will draw for Sygg, and I will draw for
All right,
Monarch.
Michael, I've better represented my treasure account.
Oh, and I have to discard cards, though.
What did you say, Marshall?
Wait, is there a True Name Nemesis in play?
Yeah, I just cast it.
Oof.
Where does it have protection from?
Who is it targeting?
Uh-oh, have I lost y'all?
Oh, it's choose a player. Because I only ever played it in 1v1.
Yeah.
It was printed in a way that's fair because it's choose a player in Commander. That's like where that was the idea, and then they forgot that just in 1v1, it's one of the most powerful things ever made.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess I'll make it protection from Alex, because, well, I guess Marshall, you're gonna kill it if I don't make a protection from Duretti, aren't you? Just be honest. You're gonna kill it, aren't you?
Marshall disappeared.
Marshall disconnected. Marshall, he's back.
He was like, True Name Nemesis with protection from me? I'm out of here.
Yep. It also kicked.
I guess I'll make a protection.
Discord
I guess
is
I'll
also
make a
the true name.
protection
All
from
right.
you.
I'm back.
We can't see you.
I'll make a
We can
protection
hear
from you, Alex.
Marshall.
You can't see me?
No.
Can you hear me?
I can see you and hear you.
Eric Pressig would like your deck list for CEH review, Benjamin, at some point. We are
Okay.
also next week we are going to do a CEH focused game of Commander. We're gonna have some spicy guests. It's gonna be me and Ben. I'm printing out using proxies to figure it out. It's gonna be sweet. We have Robot Marshall.
So Alex, I'm gonna make a protection from you, Marshall. If you want to kill my True Name Nemesis with your Duretti, go for it. I don't want to Marchesa lose my Jace, so I'll pass it to you, Michael.
Okay, during your end step, I'm going to pay 1 life, trade my blood at this trading post for 1 goat.
You got a goat. 0-1. Love
My
it.
goat. All right.
You are the goat, Michael.
Yes, I am the goat.
Marshall, we still cannot see you.
I can see him, but you can't, Alex.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know why you can't.
Oh, that's weird.
Now
Yeah.
I got you. That
Wait,
worked.
Wasteland?
I can see you now, Marshall.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to tap this Soul Ring
Sick.
for 2 mana. For 6 mana. I will play Salvaging Station.
Oh.
People said,
Exactly.
"Oh no, Gen Con Matt looking wrinkly." Salvaging Station is in play.
Oh. That's how you're saying that. I know. The way that I had been storing it got like smushed, I guess.
You can
I don't know.
you should be able
I
to
haven't
iron
played
it.
Paper Magic since March, so
So Salvaging Station is an insane card that should not be allowed
Yeah,
to live.
it's a combo card, right? So
It's not
he
a
can,
combo
he can go
card.
infinite with that, right?
It is it is not a combo card. It is a value card.
Got it.
But yeah, it is 6 mana for a tap to return target non-creature artifact card with converted mana cost 1 or less from your graveyard to play, and then whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, you may untap Salvaging Station. It does combo if you have like the other station, but Michael is not playing for that. He's playing it to rebuy stuff like Bobble and.
Yep.
Ew, you think I'd play a Cold Snap card in my deck?
Michael hates Cold Snap with all his heart.
How many snow-covered mountains are in play right now?
Just
He also
pretend
said
like
Bobble. He also said
Ice Age
Bobble.
foils.
Isn't your
And to be
commander?
fair, there are.
Oh no, it's Kumano. So okay, yeah, all right.
Michael hates the
To be
set with
fair,
his cold
Bobble-
steel heart.
Nice.
It is silly
Okay,
with
wait,
trade routes.
so
though.
Alex, you're trying to convince everybody to counter my spell. Does it resolve?
I don't think anyone has counter magic, right? Oh, Ben.
Great,
Ben, can
It
you?
resolves. Yeah, it resolves.
It
No,
resolves.
Great.
I'm not.
great.
I'm not touching salvaging station.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to activate Trading Post. I'm going to sacrifice Soul Ring to draw a card.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
Oh my gosh, I got a Soul Ring back. Wild.
Michael wants to draw some cards. He's welcome to.
For 4 mana, he drew a card.
Unbeatable. I guess I have 5 mana right now. Maybe I'll just chill.
Just take it, chillax. Take a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill. I have 7 cards in hand, so no discards here.
Does Ben currently
All right.
have the most life? I just like that.
I have 39
Oh,
life,
yeah.
I think.
He's the only person who's able to attack with any creatures, so he has the most life.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll tap 6 and I'll cast Queen Marchesa again.
This is the 3/3
Yeah. When she enters the battlefield, I become the monarch.
Oh, you're stealing the monarch back, huh?
Yeah, my card throughput has been quashed since turn 1.
All right, Marshall. You know what? I support you, so I'll let it resolve if you don't kill True Name Nemesis with your dude.
That's fine. That's
All right,
cool
cool.
with me.
Deal.
All right. So crown back on my head where it rightfully belongs. I think I'll just tick up Duretti to make a construct.
Okay.
So he's at 5. I'll go get a better. Thing to represent.
Hagen, I appreciate the effort, but they didn't make it that easy. Salvaging Station only gets back a non-creature.
What is Queen Marchesa's power and toughness? It's
She's a
3/3.
4/4.
Oh, because
She's a 3/3, but she's getting +1/+1 from the gauntlet.
Got it. Okay. But True
Um,
Name is not getting +1/+1 from the gauntlet.
correct.
Mm,
Correct.
Okay.
It is not. I think I'm actually going to. I will sack all of my treasures to cast Nahiri the Harbinger.
Ooh. So you can discard and draw, and you can destroy target tapped artifact, creature, or enchantment.
Exile.
It's exile, yeah. And I actually will take this opportunity to exile your copter.
Wait, what? You're going after me? What's the matter with you?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Marshall, can you move your car? Yeah. It would be better to have things that have text on them near you. Your light causes a reflection the closer it is to like the middle and or bottom of your map.
Gotcha. Can also try and take sleeves off some of these things that don't.
It doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't help too much. Like that
Copter
treasure is currently unreadable.
Has been exiled.
All right,
Copter has been exiled.
Great. I will then proceed to the monarch step, and I will draw a card.
I want you to know you're a jerk, and you had my trust for a second there, but then, yeah,
You
nope,
countered.
not
You
anymore.
countered what I did on my turn for 3 turns in a row, Ben.
That's not. You're misremembering things. I counted a lot of things.
I was worried that my lighting wouldn't be good enough, but I actually am like pretty glare free.
Yeah, you're like
this.
magically no glare.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
My quote crispy snow-covered mountains.
So crisp.
Yeah,
So
Michael.
crisp.
Somehow you and I on the top of the screen have managed to avoid the glare, but the bottom
Yeah.
of the screen is glarish.
We're too.
Yeah,
bright.
we gotta rotate the screen to try and manage this glare.
That's how this works.
Yep.
Yeah, just need to.
Alex, I think it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
Is that right, Marshall?
Yeah, yeah.
Marshall
Gargadon
passed
goes
his
down to
turn.
4. Ooh, okay. What am I doing this turn? I can do that thing. That thing seems like the cool thing. And that gives
Okay, I'm
me
gonna go grab something to better represent my loyalty.
a lot of cool things. It doesn't get me the Monarch, but I don't really need the Monarch as much as I want to do cool things. So I'm going to do the cool things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will lose 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. This spell is not counterable. I'll cast Mob Rule.
What is it?
Mob Rule is choose 1, gain control of all creatures with power 4 or greater until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. Or gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. I will choose.
And it is uncounterable.
It is uncounterable.
How's that?
I have
Seiju.
Seiju who shelters all, and I used it to pay for Mob Rule.
And I'm kind of assuming you're going to choose the 3 or less mode.
Correct. The thing that currently has protection from me, I would like to know be less scary.
You have gained control of my goat.
CH cast is assuming that you have Narset Reversal, which would be just excellent.
Yeah, because that Narcissus Reversal, what, to counter copies it?
Yeah, copies it and returns it to his hand.
For sure have a
And you
goat.
have Marchesa, so when the creatures die, you'll get them back. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
True.
If they have a
not
1/1 counter on them.
Not your
but-
commander. True name?
Oh, I guess you do. It's all creatures with a casting cost. Is that what it is?
It's power and toughness.
Okay.
So I gain
Well, then
I gain
you
your
have gained control
construct.
of a 1/1 defender from me.
He gets Queen Marchesa too, right? 'Cause she has. Oh, she's power 4. Ha!
Correct.
Yeah, you
Thank
get
you, Gauntlet of Might.
Anytime.
Sygg and True Name go to you, Alex. Wow, things were going real well for me. Not anymore.
You should be
Um,
fine. Well,
Alex, that token is the goat.
it is. It is the goat. I will attack Ben with this True Name, and this goat. I will attack. Attacks
The goat. The goat is a 0/1.
It is a 1/2 now because of
Oh, sure.
Dethrone. And I will attack Ben with Sygg. River.
wait,
Cut
can you
Card.
kill some of Marshall's planeswalkers, please?
Well, the issue is that I
I've got a-
don't get +1/+1 counters on my creatures because of Dethrone. If your life total was smaller, I would be able to do that, but you did not make your life total
Fine.
smaller.
So you're coming at me for 4?
No, it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Come at me for 11. All right. Well, yeah. I guess you're coming at me for 11. I guess that's happening.
Okay. Damage. You take 11.
Okay.
If you could do that in the decked app. I have been keeping track of my Greater Gargadon. That's why it's at 4. I've only sacked one thing to it, and we are not we're that many turns into the game, basically. And then I will sacrifice.
So 11, right? So I go to 29.
Yes. It's not even that big of a deal. I will play Skullclamp, just regular style.
Okay.
And then I will sacrifice Sygg. When it goes to the graveyard, do you choose to return it to your hand? I guess I don't sacrifice Sygg. That's a lie. I will sacrifice True Name, so it dies and comes back. When it comes back under my control, I will name Marshall, who it has protection from.
Oh no.
And
It
then
doesn't get a counter or anything, right?
it does
When
not.
comes
It
back?
doesn't. It does not. You're right. And then I will. Wish I had one more mana, but and then I will end my turn, draw a card for the Sygg, and then in response, after that I will sack Sygg. So Ben, you can decide if you want Sygg to
Sygg will go back to my command zone.
cool.
Gotcha. Okay. So
And then Michael,
Are you gonna let me have my goat back?
Yep, you get your 1/1/1/2 goat.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe
Okay,
you're
so
giving
now
this goat back. What a jerk.
It is.
Do I get my construct back?
You do get your construct back.
Wow.
Hooray.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
End of turn. I'm gonna pay 3. I will lose a life. I'll go to 28, and I will.
But you no
I can do
longer
this?
you no longer are dethroned. You have been dethroned, Ben. So I no longer will attack you.
I already. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna Archmage's Charm and take your Soul Ring, Michael.
I don't like that. All right, I'll tap
Don't
it
want.
in response.
Okay. Then my upkeep.
Yeah.
I get my Soul Ring.
The world is asking, can I sacrifice True Name Nemesis? You can as a cost. This is from. I'm assuming
Yeah, you just
CHCast is Brayden.
You could put Skull Clamp on it, but
Yes, protection doesn't prevent sacrifice. It also doesn't prevent destroy alls or
I
exile
assumed that this
alls.
whole time, and I realized I hadn't gotten
okay.
confirmation. It's Brayden.
So
Salvaging station trigger. Do you mind if I untap my salvaging station?
It's all yours. You can untap it. Yeah, it is Brayden. I thought so. Also, he is going to be one of the 2 guests next week. There'll be like official announcements, but
all right. So I'm going to Jace. I'll brainstorm.
yes. Storm. Brand, More than anything, I could use.
2 cards back on top. Let's put
Marchesa is dope. This is the first time I've cast her in this deck, and it's sweet. I'm a fan.
that card on top, and let's put.
You took my soul ring and not skull clamp. I thought you just wanted to draw as many cards as possible.
We'll do that, and then we'll tap
Well, he draws so many
Blue.
cards, he needs the mana to cast stuff.
1.
It's, I believe, it is Jim from the Spike Feeders. Will be the other person.
I'll go blue black. I will Demonic Tutor. Okay, so let's think about what you guys have and how I can win.
It's for sure the Spike Feeders. I assume when I tweet at Spike Feeders, it is Jim from the Spike Feeders 99% of the time. So that's where I'm at. You ready, Ben? You ready to try out some CEDH next week?
I'm stoked about it, actually.
Have you looked at the lists that I think it was either people in the post I made in the CEDH Facebook group that Brayden runs, but it also was stuff he sent direct. They're dope. They sent really cool stuff. Are you thinking of doing Sygg CEDH, or are you going to try one of the other sweet lists?
Probably one of the other sweet lists. I like Sygg a lot. I think Sygg is really. Well, I don't know, actually. I mean, Sygg is probably for 1v1. Sygg's probably pretty sweet.
Remember,
You're
it's 4
playing
player.
4-player multiplayer.
Yeah, I guess we'll go with that card. Sure.
We got 71 people in the chat. People that are watching. Now is the time to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or just follow if you're on Twitch. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe on Twitch. That's extreme, but we would appreciate it greatly. You get a Baby Yoda emote. Throw it in the chat.
Okay, got those cards. So then I will play an.
Alex, how far are you from another emote?
Don't you have to have a lot of subs to get remotes, or do you need a lot of followers to get a second emote?
Well, if I know, I'm not a Twitch streamer.
I believe it's a lot of subs, which means I'm very far, because I think other than the ones that I've given away, I have like 3 subs, because I don't really encourage subs, because I'd rather people pay towards our Patreon or other places because
Sure.
those
I'll
are.
play Sygg again here to.
Hey, Braden's using the baby Yoda in the chat. Soup, baby.
So I have 3 mana open
So,
still.
Alex, how stoked are you that The Mandalorian was able to wrap filming on season 2 before COVID started?
Very stoked. Also, the way they filmed that show actually probably provides for filming during quarantine in a way that is much safer than like any other type of production because they use. Have you seen the like making of Mandalorian?
Oh, it's so cool.
Everything,
It's so cool.
everything on that show is just made in like a dome room. It's just like one big
Yeah.
flat screen. So like you really only need
like,
like the camera
yeah.
crew and the actors on set, many of which are wearing masks. So
Right.
All right, Alex, I'm tapping out. I'm going to play Ashiok Dreamrender. I'm going to exile your graveyard, mill myself for
Ashiok does not
I
target.
agree.
Everyone's graveyard goes away.
target player puts up 4 cards in the library. Each opponent's graveyard. Okay, all of your graveyards are gone. I will mill
Really?
myself for 1, 2. Oh, man, these are all good cards. Talran, Brazen Borrower, Toxic Deluge. Come on. And then I also have Sygg, and I am tapped out. Go ahead, Alex. Or go ahead, Michael.
Okay.
If you were all to play CDH, which CDH commander would you pick?
I saw actually, so there's a CDH content channel called Casually Competitive that they played some CDH versions of Jumpstart commanders just recently. And the CDH Bruvac, the Grandiloquent, that mill commander, ended up winning their game, and it seemed pretty sweet.
Oh, sweet. I would probably, at least for this first game, my plan is to find a Kess CDH list because of
Yeah, you're just
like,
playing Storm, baby.
all of the obvious reasons. I
Okay,
don't know if in the
so
long
I'm
run that would
casting
be
a
worth it.
spell. I'm casting this Shattering Spree. Ben is tapped out. I think he's out of free counter spells, so I'm going to target my Soul Ring that he stole like a scumbag, and I'm going to target Alex's Skull Clan
That's fine.
with
I'm a
another
big fan of these moves.
replicated copy.
Do you have enough mana to also target the Defender 1/1 construct?
Let me count. 2, 4, 5. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. That's unnecessary.
Yeah, I would imagine that Kess is very good in CDH, and I would imagine I have been informed as much.
Soul Ring is now in my graveyard. I'm going to return it to the battlefield with Soul Ring. Oh, I guess if I had destroyed it, I could have done some like cute stuff where I like respond, untap, hey. But I didn't do that.
See, if you were not just sarcastic about it, you could have gotten some sweet things, but you just had to be not nice. Who's that? There's Kess Consult is one, and then there's FAMG Kess Turbo Nas deck. Consult is more popular, but FAMG probably is a lot harder to play, but has a high ceiling. I'll go with the not hard one.
I'm going to play Cough of the Hammer.
That's cool.
And I will untap a mountain.
Ooh. Man, all of these planeswalkers, everyone's be playing.
And this mountain is going to attack Ashiok for 5. And this goat is going to attack Duretti for 1. Wait, Marchesa's in play. Just kidding.
Attack Jace. Attack Jace.
Wiles block with Sygg. It's a 1/2.
Sygg is a 1/1.
1/3.
Oh, it's a
1/3.
1/3.
Sigg's
No,
a
no,
1/3.
my goat is a 1/2.
Yeah,
I guess
and
I'll attack.
Sigg's got that fat booty, yo.
Who's the monarch right now? Oh, it's Marshall. Yeah, I'm not getting through that.
The rightful queen.
That's right. 5/5 coming at Ashiok.
Just 5 coming at Ashiok.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ashiok's dead.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I loved when when Morrow did his like, here's 13 clues for Scars of Mirrodin of cards that are going to be in it, but you have to figure out what it means. And one of them was the Planeswalker will be Koth or something along those lines. And like, it was a joke because he did it in all caps because Koth is Koth, right? Koth of the Hammer is Koth, and his name is Koth. Like, it's both. It's an anagram and his name. And so, but people were like, is it Karn? Is it all these other ones? And it ended up being Koth, which is cool. This is from
I
Kess.
guess what I ought to do here is play this Basilisk collar and then equip it to my goat.
Man, that goat's super buff now.
That is one.
I used to have a
goat.
buff goat token for these types of situations, but I don't like to use it anymore because of the artist. Go ahead.
Rip.
Kessler, what is your tapped shiny cards?
That is a bunch of lands of different varieties. Queen Marchesa, the black, or Marchesa, the assassin one. True name Nemesis is in play, and Gregor Gargadon is over here.
He does have a
right,
good
that's the true name targeting me. Gotcha.
Yeah, as far as lands go that are cool, I have a Rakdos Carnarium and a Beseiju.
He also has one mountain, which does tap for double.
That is true. Steam Fence.
I'll use a Bloodstained Mire. I'll sacrifice it. Go searching my deck for a mountain. Because mountains are great right now.
Man, I miss the days that I had a stocked full hand of free counter spells.
You didn't have to use them, Ben.
I was just trying to not let big bad things happen. Now they're happening anyway.
I see, Brayden. This was like a question. Got it. I have no idea what CDH deck I would play because I don't know anything about the format, really.
Oh, yeah, so that was from the chat. I think like isn't yes so? Oh, you had the green creature that is a thing built, right, to some extent.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I have a Yisan deck, who got banned in French, so I assume he's good as a CDH commander. Yeah, I have a Yisan deck. I don't like to play it because it's like above the power level I like to play. It's not CEDH, really.
If you
like it's missing some stuff, and I avoided playing Temur Sabertooth and like a couple other cards just because they're like infinite combo bait. But I basically just like untap Yisan a bunch of times and search my deck for a lot of creatures, including Craterhoof and Wind. And it's pretty fast and consistent. So maybe something like that.
Okay, I will cast the Chain Veil.
Is that the one where you can activate loyalty abilities extra times?
I can pay for mana, tap. Each planeswalker you control may activate an additional loyalty ability this turn. And at the beginning of your end step, if you didn't activate any loyalty abilities, you lose 2 life.
Gotcha.
Well, I will.
Yes, yeah. So I made the deck before Selvala came out, but it is Selvala-y. And actually, Selvala's not in it, which I guess she probably should be. But yes, it's very similar to Selvala.
Nahiri, discard a card.
Yisan just got removed from the recommended section on DDB. I'm assuming DDB stands for some type of thing in regards to CDH and database.
Yeah. Somebody was mentioning Selvala in Twitch. I think that probably is like the mono green big do stuff commander now, which makes sense. So yeah, Selvala. I mean, I could turn my Yisan deck into a CDH Selvala deck probably without too much trouble. I would need to like buy a Gaia's Cradle and some stuff, but
Kess, I'm going to I'll activate the Chain Veil so I can use my dudes again. I'll activate down-ticking Nahiri to exile Marchesa the Black Rose.
I will sacrifice her, and she'll come back without a counter on it.
Sure. When she's back in play, I will down-tick the ready, and I guess I get a treasure because you sacrificed her. I will sacrifice one of these constructs.
There is a Yisan Stacks deck that is big as well. according to.
Yisan
I'll
stacks.
Mhm.
I'm
I'll
into
sacrifice
it.
this. I'll sacrifice this treasure to kill her again.
Oh, does Yisan come back at end step? Oh, she comes back at end step. Sorry.
Oh, does she?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Chat reminded me.
Well,
So she's just hanging out in the graveyard
well,
right now, right?
she's just hanging out in the yard, eh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, then I guess I can activate Duretti a second time. I can't do anything about TNN.
That's its thing. It can't be done.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Oh, a creature died. I'm gonna untap my salvaging station.
Dun, 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 dun. Ugh, this goat. Should have sacrificed it.
All right.
It's causing me problems.
I guess
You
I'll
could've
plus to
sacrificed
just make
my
another
goat.
construct.
Like, can you like lose a life?
No.
And then I'll just go to my instep. And
I
put
guess
my
I could-
Monarch draw on the stack.
Yep. Marchesa's back.
I guess I could technically trade one of my blood for a goat, but I don't want to.
Mm.
So, Alex, you do no longer have Marchesa, but you have a true name, and it's protection from Marshall.
I do have Marchesa, and I do have a protection from Marshall true name.
And
Marchesa came
how many
back because
counters?
She had a counter on her.
How
I
many?
thought Marshall killed it with Duretti.
She came back. She had a
She
counter.
came back at a different time. He misread.
Marchesa.
Marchesa the Black Rose only comes back from the dead at the end of turn. So I couldn't kill her a second time.
so
So instead, I
dodges-
just activated directly twice to make 2 constructs.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
I sacked it
Wait.
with a Greater Gargadon. Greater Gargadon has literally one more counter on it, and then at the beginning of my turn, it will be coming back into play. Or it'll be coming into play finally. Which will be a sad day.
Okay.
That was for chat. Are we done? Or
But
Marshall?
I'm done. Yeah.
All right, Greater Gargadon comes into play. It has haste. Big 9/7 boy. I draw a card.
So what? So if you attack things with lowest life totals, you get counters, correct?
If I attack things
Highest.
with the highest
Oh, highest life totals. Gotcha.
highest life total. So if I attack Marshall right now with things.
Am I the monarch? Or I'm both the monarch and on the
Oh
throne.
no! Sorry,
Didn't realize.
Michael is the monarch. Michael could not be the monarch, and then I can attack Marshall. But currently, Michael is the monarch. What is Duretti's ultimate?
His ultimate is -6, which right now he has 7 on there. But his -6 is choose target artifact card in a graveyard or on the battlefield and create 3 token copies of it.
What is the
Unfortunately, there just didn't seem to be much in the way of spicy artifacts in
Yeah.
play or in the graveyard. So I was just like, I guess I'll just keep making constructs then.
Okay. I will swing the squad all at Michael, other than True Name Nemesis, who I will swing at Nahiri. These
Yep.
get counters on them.
Oh my gosh. Jen, what are you doing?
Dog crimes.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute!
Yep, that was
Jen
my
and Mike somehow
We got an official dog
Jen and
crime.
Mike somehow adopted the cutest living creature, and I am forever envious that you're getting to go through quarantine with that little puffball.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. Okay, so you're attacking me with Greater Gargadon and Queen Marchesa.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess I'll respond to your dethrone triggers. I'll sacrifice my Soul Ring to Trading Post using this mana here. And I'll draw a card.
Okay. Oh, so
Interesting.
they don't get dethroned, or they do?
Not yet.
Not yet.
And then I'm going to get it back. And then I'm going to...
So you're at 31.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you didn't lose life.
I
Got
didn't
it.
pay a life.
Oh.
I could have, I guess.
Got it. I understand.
Yeah, I'm going to block Marchesa, I guess. So you get the counters,
Okay.
and then I'll block Marchesa and take 10.
Sure.
Whatever.
Cool. And then, do I want to do that now? What
So
creatures are in
so what
play?
happened, Mike? You blocked what? With what?
The goat
I
died.
blocked Marchesa the Black Rose with my Death Touch lifelink goat. Oh, I guess I gain a life because my goat had life.
Oh, and True Name Nemesis hit Nahiri.
Right, Nahiri's dead. Yep.
And Michael took a ton of damage.
Did Marchesa die because of the Death Touch goat?
Marchesa did die. So Marchesa is currently in the graveyard. I'm putting it up here just to remember. That's in the
Judge.
graveyard. I can put it here. There's a dice thing that I won't forget.
So Michael is at 23, Marshall's at 31, Kess at 32, and I'm at 29.
Correct.
Michael, that includes your life gain off the collar?
Sorry, I adjusted my life appropriately based on taking 10 and gaining 1.
Gotcha.
Ben, do you have any cool artifacts in your graveyard?
No.
Oh, and then I'll untap this one. Stuff dice. Sorry, that was part
You
of it.
got rid of... You exiled my copter. That was the closest one.
Do you have any cool creatures in your graveyard?
Sphinx. I've got Borrower, Talrand, Sphinx,
Sphinx is
Strix.
cool.
Those are my 5. Are you, Alex, are you done, or you got another thing to do?
I haven't. I'm debating on things I could do. I'm going to play my commander. I'm going to play Kess.
Kess is good.
Yep. And then I don't have any.
Is one of those tapped lands you have there like a double land or something?
Both of these are double land. Or no, just Rakdos Carnarium is a double land.
Oh, and you get
Benson
double
also
off the
had
red.
double lands.
Yeah, Steam Fence is double land. It just tapped, which I don't was
Gotcha. Okay.
a little bit not the question asked. Okay, that's what I want to do there. So yeah, and then Marchesa comes back. I'm done. I'm done. It's your turn, Ben.
I will draw end of turn because of the damage you dealt.
Yep.
I will untap. And I will upkeep. And I will draw. Okay. Marshall's got one untapped land? A bunch of treasures?
I do. I have a Temple of Silence untapped. I have 5 treasures.
Okay. Michael's largely tapped out. Is that right? One,
I
you got a
have
soul ring,
4
plus a double.
untapped mana.
Alex has got, okay.
Marshall just
Huh,
said,
all right.
Steal. The dog was dangerously close to the gauntlet. They're afraid for your gauntlet, Michael, and the dog crimes that could happen. Unfortunately,
She's
Blightsteel-
fine. She is a little criminal, though.
The game is going good. Stuff that's happening so far. I have stolen a True Name Nemesis calling Marshall, and have a Greater Gargadon in play now. I also have a Queen Marchesa. I have a regular Marchesa, and Marshall has a Queen Marchesa. We've got some Marchesa stuff happening. I have Kess in play as well. Ben has Sygg, River, Cutthroat, Jace, and a stacked graveyard. Michael is currently, I believe, in the lead with Marshall close behind, with just a bunch of stuff. Salvaging Station and Goat. The Goat place of goats is the scariest thing I think that's going on.
Take
But
it to the goat zone.
Koth is also
All right.
just... There's like a lot of planeswalkers in play, so it's hard to focus on any specific one at the moment.
I mean, there is a Duretti that can ultimate. There's just
I'm
no
gonna,
good targets.
Correct.
I'm gonna...
Also, the Chain Veil is a pretty terrifying card.
That is also...
I'm gonna brainstorm.
There's just not a good planeswalker in play for the Chain Veil. Like,
What's
Duretti's good.
crazy is, so I've been playing this deck for years, and I gotta say that I find the Chain Veil in a not in a blue deck to be really underwhelming. I've taken it out of the deck so many times. Because if you're not using Teferi to untap it, or Tezzeret to untap it, then the Chain Veil is just a really bad Teferi's Oath of Teferi or whatever. Like, Oath of Teferi, when they printed Oath of Teferi, I was like, why would you just invalidate a major plotline artifact like the Chain Veil like that?
Oath of Teferi is good, though.
I know, Oath of Teferi is bonkers, and it feels like the Chain Veil is like a super weak version. Like, the Chain Veil feels like the Mirari, in that it does something cool, and they have since printed cards that are just straight better than it.
I mean, you can combo out with it though.
Yeah. I mean, like Teferi's thing is a fixed version and is stuck in 2 colors that. Yes, Jen. And
I'm going to
stuck in
cast
2 colors that
a
you can't,
pretty mediocre Jace because I don't really know why this card's in this deck.
Is that the War of the Spark, Jace?
It's combo Jace, but I actually, to be honest with you, don't know why he's in the deck. I don't know if I have any way to win with him as a combo.
I mean, Ben's playing CDH, everybody.
I'm
dead serious.
Yeah,
like if I looked at this card
gotta-
and I was like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Are you playing what's the
Are you
card?
sure you don't have a demonic consultation in there, Ben?
Yeah, like
I definitely don't have demonic consultation. I definitely I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think it's maybe just I draw my deck, but like I can't
just
think of
have
actually
Doomsday,
why this
that's
card's.
it. I mean, no big deal. Just Doomsday.
Yeah. I'll mill myself, I guess, to draw a card. I'll mill land, and I'll draw.
I feel like you should just add a demonic consultation and then show up to the table.
Yeah, no,
on
it's
Monday.
probably a good idea.
Well, no, I
and
mean,
then-
like the deck immediately becomes. Well, I mean, if you want a deck that's a BCDH, you're like pretty close already, right? Like demonic consultation, that Jason, Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah.
I think I'll end
Oh,
that.
and also mental misstep. Every blue deck plays mental misstep in CDH.
Is that true, chat?
Yeah, you gotta snipe that turn 1 Soul Ring or that turn 1 Mystic Remora.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
It's
then you
also
just
good
need, like,
countering tutors.
Yeah, you need
Sure,
tutors, a few more reanimation spells, mental misstep, and you're all most of the way there.
I'll end step discard a card, guys. I
Okay.
discard on the lands.
Cool.
I have full grip, no attacks. I'll end my turn.
It's not
It is
for
not
Soul
for
Ring.
Soul Ring, though. It is for Mystic Remora. Okay, fair enough. I've seen it.
And
I've
probably
seen a
Mystic
mental
Remora and
misstep
tutors.
on an Altar of the Brood before.
That doesn't surprise me. That card, if it is good, it is doing very scary things. I would also imagine misstepping like the tutors is the main thing, right? Like Vampiric Tutor or.
Oh, I saw someone misstep a Carpet of Flowers. That also seems like a good card to misstep.
So I'm done, Michael. It's your turn.
And also it can counter, obviously, Demonic Consultation and...
Mental Misstep is kind of meh right now, though. To be honest, people are shifting away from all in combo and moving towards grindier games. He's finding they're finding Iced Dude. El Mao also plays it in non-CEDH, which is spicier. That's a spicier play. Is it Michael's turn?
It is.
He's doing
weighing
things.
his options.
I once got to one land tax hand in a non-CDH game, mind you, and my friend still mental misstepped me, lol.
Well, from what I've learned watching people play CDH is the average CMC of a card played in CDH is like 1.5. So mental misstep counters about 1/3 of all spells you'll see.
I feel like Mike...
Mental misstep is
muted.
banned in Vintage, right?
Mike, do you know that you're muted?
Oh yeah, we can't hear Mike.
No, sorry. Jen was in here with the dog, so I muted myself. Whoops.
There's
Okay,
Jen
so I have done some things that I said, but I was muted. Okay, so I gained a life from my upkeep, untap, play Buried Ruin, tap 6 mana, play Ugin the Ineffable.
Which
It's
Ugin
on
is
the
that?
down
Oh,
mark.
good. He's War of the Spark Ugin. Colorless spells I cast cost 2 less. I can +1 to effectively manifest the top card of my library. When it dies, I get the card back, and then I can -3 to destroy target permanent that's one or more.
Wait, which variant is that? Can you put that not in the glare?
This is the set foil.
Cool.
I do not have the weeb foil, as it were.
You know what I got today?
The weeb foil, I know.
It's so good. Oh, right.
All right.
The Discord chat. Thanks, Spencer Hicks. We appreciate the commenting for engagement. That is true for everyone watching. We would love comments. What CDH deck would you play if you were to play CDH?
Okay, so I'm going to... Is there anything I really want to kill? I mean...
Ooh, Joel Hopkins has a good point, Ben Bateman.
Yeah.
Have you played Yuriko? Have you played Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, the ninja commander? She definitely does feel a lot like Tempo.
I believe I have Yuriko in this deck, but I haven't played Yuriko as my commander.
Yeah, so it is in 2007, I believe, Scheherazade was banned in Vintage, and that was the last card that in Vintage that was banned before Luros.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Mental Misstep is restricted is what I meant when I said yes.
Joel Hopkins also gave a huge shout out to the podcast. Love listening to you guys about Modern. Ben Bateman, listening to your recent podcast trying to find tempo-like commander decks. Have you checked out Yuriko yet? Is where Marshall was coming from.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to untap this mountain with Koth. It is a 5/5 creature. It's going to rumble at Jace, Wielder of Mysteries.
Come on. Jace Wielder of Mysteries, why?
I don't really like anything that he's capable of doing.
I'll block with Sygg.
Cool.
I'd rather keep my commanders alive. Goes to the command zone.
You have so much.
I will then pay a mana to... I guess I have a Salvaging Station trigger on the stack from Sygg. No, Sygg... Wait, Sygg did die because it's new commander rules. Cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Salvaging Station trigger on the stack. I'm going to sacrifice my Soul Ring.
Whoever's on Facebook, we can't see your name, so you should just come to Twitch or YouTube so we can actually talk to you.
I'm going to get this back, and I'm going to let Salvaging Station resolve.
Cool. Yair is trying to talk you, Michael, into buying a Candelabra.
I have a Candelabra.
Michael has a Candelabra. It's in that deck. Way ahead of you. Jen is in the chat. Mrs. Janosaurus. Are there dogs? Are there dogs in the chat as well? Can we get some dogs on chat? Some peanuts. Michael, are you done?
Well, I'm trying to read this conversation between Yair and my wife. Hold up. Okay, let me equip this Basilisk Collar to this Ugin. What is the creature type? It's a colorless spirit creature token. So it has a Basilisk Collar. I'm going to try and move it where you can see that it has a Basilisk Collar on. Okay, excellent. And I'm done.
I apparently read Yair's message incorrectly. He was trying to talk you out of buying that Candelabra.
Sick.
Oh, but I did it anyway. So I traded a bunch of beta, or I sold a bunch of beta cards, and then used the money to buy a Candelabra. So I didn't actually spend my own money on it. Actually, I think I spent like $50 of my own money.
Marshall.
Okay, so nobody has any cool artifacts in their graveyard. I guess I see a Skull Clamp. And then
I have a Baleful Strix. I have a Baleful Strix.
Oh, you know.
Strix
Okay,
isn't bad.
so Mike, your dude bro is at Koth is at ultimate level, right?
He is. Yeah, he's at 5. His ultimate costs 5. Good eye.
Man.
Sorry, didn't mean to hide that. Koth is at 5. Ugin is also at 5, but Ugin doesn't have an ultimate. Really.
Okay. Well, let's see, creature-wise, you have just the spirit?
I have a spirit, and that's it. I've got spirit, yes I do.
Okay.
Currently, I am on the throne. Not throne. Yeah, I am on the throne. So, my throningness won't work unless I lose life.
I feel like this deck always does the same thing. It just draws a million cards and counters things, and then doesn't do anything. I mean,
okay.
You
As
are
silly as it
able to
may
win the
seem,
game.
That's why
currently.
people that typically build decks like that just put some combo in their deck so they can get the game over with.
Makes sense.
I'm going to -6 Duretti to make 3 copies of Baleful Strix.
Dope.
That's dope.
Sick.
Also prevents
silly
me
as
from
that might be.
stealing the monarchy with my flying commander here. Sad.
Is Kess in play?
Kess is in play.
Oh, cool.
I'll get better tokens here in a second, but those are 3, so I will then trigger, draw 3 cards.
I'm going to move my deck, actually, and graveyard over here to the glary side.
I'll play a mobilized district.
That's a good idea. I'm going to do that too.
Michael, how many cards do you have in hand?
Oh, I guess down here, nothing. There's no glare. How many cards do I have in hand?
Uh,
I have 5 cards in my hand.
and 1 billion mana.
I have 5 mana currently.
Hmm.
Let's see. What? So, Ugin says that when that token leaves the battlefield, you get to draw that card?
It's on the token, I think. But yes.
Right. But I just didn't know whether or not the token had to die, or if it's just when it leaves the battlefield, he gets to draw the card.
Oh, I think it's die. Exile the top card of your library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2 color spirit creature token when the token leaves the battlefield.
Okay.
Or is exile. Well, yeah, leaves the battlefield. He draws a card.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... let's see. I'm going to cast Karn, Scion of Urza.
Sweet.
Sick. Make creatures, draw cards. Love it.
Yeah.
Silver
His
counter.
construct is going to be massive. Just an
Right,
absolute
so-
unit.
I'm definitely going to do that. I'll make a Karnstruct. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's a 15-15.
Seems pretty good.
Damn. It's an LTV. Mayor Marshall. Value Town.
We're getting
population
we're getting to that point in the EDH game where one turn represents the win, right? Like that's like we're starting to get to.
Yair, how big is that construct?
or like a board wave happens, right?
Right.
I'll activate the Chain Veil. I'll tick up Duretti to make another one of his little constructy friends. And then I will tick down Karn to make another Karnstruct. So I now have 2 17/17s.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I'll just use this thing.
So right now, the only Okay. All right. I see what's happening. Here.
What's happening?
There's just a lot of scary things. So
I guess I did all this before.
Duretti is at 2 and Karn is at 1.
Correct.
Okay.
I will go to my attack step. I will attack Koth for 3 with Queen.
Block.
All right, you block.
Trade.
One of you two. Why do we trade?
Yeah, is that
I have a
'cause your
Basilisk
guys-
collar.
Oh, right.
If you didn't see the Basilisk collar, I'll let you take it back. But I have a Basilisk collar equipped to my spirit.
Yeah, you're allowed to take it back from a we are playing digitally perspective, and
I think it's important for Koth not to ultimate, so I think it's still worth it for me to
Block.
clear the way in the hope that you will attack it.
I have flyers, but okay.
Oh, you have flyers.
Yeah.
Hey, Kessler, do you want to attack that thing so I don't have to lose Queen?
You don't have to. I only have 3 mountains.
I guess that's true. I worry that my whole value town will melt under mountains pinging.
Oh yeah, let me just tap 17 mountains real quick.
That's true. Yeah, okay. So I guess I won't attack them because I would rather not give her up. So I will then just go to the Monarch phase, and
Sure.
I'll draw a card,
Sure.
and then I'll say go.
Sure.
Your turn,
My turn.
and I'll go find better Baleful Strixes.
Draw for the turn. Ooh. That's cool. What is Koth's loyalty at?
5.
And it ultimates at what?
5. That's why Marshall is scared. His ultimate is -5. You get an emblem with mountains you control have tap. This land deals 1 damage to any target.
Okay, I think that's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast Words of Seizing on Koth.
Yeah, I have no response.
That's the 5 mana split second.
That's a 5-mana split. Then untap target permanent, gain control of it, gains haste, and then I'll ultimate Koth.
Okay.
What does the ultimate do?
All my mountains can tap to do 1 damage to any target.
I believe Alex has 1 mountain.
Yes, that is true. It's not that good. It just solves all of the problems, you know?
Rid of Koth, though, yeah.
I will then attack Karn Daddy with True Name Nemesis and Marshall. Oh, you have 3 Baleful Strixes in play? That's just,
I do.
That's just.
I ultimated.
That's just
unkind. I ultimated Duretti for some amount of value, and it was good value. I feel good about that ultimate.
I'll swing Kess at Karn or at Ugin.
At Eugene?
At Eugene.
Down to 2.
And I get sorry, I'm still
down to 1 because I'm giving your cast +1/+1.
I will attack Marshall with Greater Gargadon.
Attacking me with the Gargadon. Does it have tramps?
Nope. It does have Dethrone. Which you technically are not on the throne. It's coming at you.
How big is it?
It is a 11-8 or 11-9.
Does it have double strike or death touch or any of that
It has
shit?
no abilities other than it is an 11-9.
All right, one of these constructs will
throw.
block it.
One of the constructs does. Okay, it does. I will then cast Order of Midnight, or I will cast the adventure half of Order of Midnight, Altar of Fate, to get Gargadon back to my hand.
What does that half cost?
It's adventure. It's return target creature
one
from
in the
your
black.
hand for 1 black, 1 in a black.
For 2 CMC, gotcha.
Yeah, Order of Midnight. I will put it on the thing.
Are you about to get spell snared?
No.
Is Ben really bringing all the modern hits?
Alex, hang on. I may respond to that.
Really? Ben, I am not the threat. I am not the threat in play. Like, look at Marshall's board and look at my board.
No, I know. Trust me, I have an
Don't
idea
look at my
here.
board here.
Alex, can I ask just really quickly? So when you're casting that card, if it is, let's pretend I was to mana drain it.
Let's just pretend.
This time.
I get all the mana, right? I get both halves. The total cast cost,
You
right?
get 2 mana. I'm just
There
casting.
she is,
I'm just casting the adventure half. Peanut.
So 2. So let me just hang on before I decide what I'm doing here. So Alex, if you do that, you have Bosiju, and otherwise you're tapped out.
Yes.
Okay, Michael, you've got 5 cards in hand, and you've got 3 lands. It looks like, but 5 mana open total.
5 total mana, correct.
And Marshall, you have what kind of mana open? And what kind of cards in hand?
I have a Godless Shrine, a Mobilized District, and a Full Grip. I also have 6 treasures.
So all of the things. And Alex, I do that. Hang on, I'm just doing a little bit of math here.
Sure.
That's what I need for that, and I'm 1 short on that. But it does do that. That's interesting. And then as far as creatures on the battlefield go, Alex, you've got an untapped Marchesa.
And a tapped cast and a tapped True Name.
Okay, and Marshall, you've got a bunch of Baleful Strixes.
I've got 3
You're gonna mark
Baleful
that.
Strixes, Queen, 4 defender constructs and 2 big beefy constructs.
Big board. Michael, what about your creatures?
I have a
Bye, Miles
single
High Club.
colorless spirit token that is a 2/2, and it has Death Touch and Lifelink because it has a Basilisk color attached to it.
But you have the ability to make creatures at instant speed right now?
Not based on any cards you can see.
Okay. So I think that the move is to go like this. Oh, actually, no, that's not very good. Well, I guess we'll try it. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to Mana Drain with a Snapcaster. Alex.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Order of Midnight's in my graveyard. Greater Gargadon, at the end of turn, returns to play.
With no counters on it?
With no counters on it.
Do that. Okay. All right. My turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's flip one of
Keep.
Oh, bye, Yair.
Oh.
Got it. Yair lost.
Oh.
Or left. Miles stayed.
All right. So now I got to really think carefully here. Michael's got 1 blocker, a bunch of mana, cards, all things. Marshall's got a huge board. Alex has 2 untapped guys. So I go there and there. Do that. If I do that... Okay, first off, let's play the strip mine here. So if we use the 2 to do that... 3, 2. Anybody have anything sweet in their graveyard?
I have an Order of Midnight.
I have Nahiri the Harbinger.
Shattering Spree and Koth of the Hammer.
Wait, Marshall, didn't I kill one of your planeswalkers, which you named Nemesis? I thought I killed Karn.
Oh, I didn't hear that attack. Yeah, sure. I can't do anything about that, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry guys, just apologize. Just give me a second here to make sure I know what I'm doing.
You're good. Marshall.
Somebody asked why I'm playing upside down instead of rotating my camera because I don't know how to do that.
Rotating your camera digitally or rotating your camera physically?
My camera does not rotate physically easily, but is there a way to digitally do it?
Not
in Discord?
No, let me see. No, not. I don't have the ability to do it.
I am also playing upside down because my camera is clipped to the top of my monitor. And if I rotate it, it would be looking at the back of my camera.
You know, considering that Ben loves... I personally feel like if Ben wants to play Commander, what we really need to do is get him some sort of Izzet deck where he can play both Splinter Twin and like Izzet Phoenix with Faithless Looting. Like just play all the Izzet hits of Modern in one deck.
Is it Phoenix?
Okay,
playable?
I'm ready. All right, I'm gonna go like this. So first and foremost, we're going to
Miles High Club. I love Ben played Inverter of Truth right now.
We're going to -1 Michael to bounce your creature. So Michael, you no longer have blockers, correct?
Michael, you're muted. We can't hear you. There's a
Correct.
Dog. There's a dog. It looked like it was stealing a card.
I am aware.
There was a literal dog crime on camera.
We're going to go Duskmantle Guildmage.
Okay.
We're going to use the 2 mana that I have floating from the Mana Drain for a Mind Crank.
Ah! The combo. Combo existed. I feel lied to. I feel manipulated.
I'm going to activate blue, colorless, black. I'm going to activate Guildmage. Until end of turn, whenever a card is put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere this player and that player loses 1 life. Mind Crank reads whenever opponent loses life, that player. So it's a loop. You guys probably know that.
Right.
I guess.
So now
Okay.
we're all dancing on the razor's edge.
I'm going to respond to you activating that ability.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Starstorm for 2. Oh, 3 to kill Marchesa? No, because she's a 4/4. So 2 is my best. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to each creature. Or I'm going to try.
Before it resolves, you're planning on dealing 2 to all creatures.
Correct.
But the ability will still resolve.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, I guess I should have responded to the Mind Crank. No, because you still could have activated it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could really do about it, but at least I could get the Snapcaster off the table, maybe.
Well, there's not. He doesn't have a way to do damage this turn that we see him play. So that at least makes it so he can't.
He can kill somebody with Jace Wielder of Mysteries activation, and the Snapcaster can attack me and kill me.
Well, no, the Snapcaster Mage is dead with the board wipe. So it's just.
Well, sure. If I
Jace-
wipe the board, Jace Wielder of Mysteries gets to kill the player of Ben's choice. And
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Correct.
If I don't wipe the board, then
Jace Wielder
Snapcaster
of Mysteries.
kills me as well.
Oh, because now if you get a card in your grave or if you take damage, then both happen infinitely.
Yeah, I think if you let it resolve, you die to Snapcaster Mage. But if you kill both, then Jace kills someone who might not be you because you are maybe less threatening than someone else like me and or Marshall. Those are the options. There's only 3 people playing.
I mean, I'm saving somebody. I don't know who it is,
Yeah.
but I'm saving somebody.
Well, I have no response to Starstorm.
So it's 2 to all creatures or 3?
3.
And it's 2 just creatures. So it doesn't kill Kess, though? You don't want to kill Kess? Oh, you can't kill Kess.
I have 5 mana to spend. Sorry, this is Starstorm.
Oh, well, I can bring it up.
Oh, it's backwards.
It's okay. I'm bringing it up.
Oh, but I actually... Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
It's also not backwards for me. I'm the only one who's backwards on camera, and there's no way to fix it also.
Wait a second. I believe I just win the game, right? Because if I activate the Guildmage trigger again in response, it'll resolve, then Starstorm will resolve. Alex will lose when Marchesa hits. Marshall will lose when Strix hits.
Wait,
Marchesa will not be dying, but True Name will. True Name... Yeah. True Name isn't a card, though. Or it is?
Does it say,
True Name
card...
goes to Ben's graveyard, so I don't die.
It is whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere this turn. So, Michael, you just lose by casting it if I activate a second time, because
Sure.
right?
Well, I was going to die anyway, so why not?
Wait, why does
Hang on, I just want to make sure that I figured this out. So if I activate a second time, exactly what happens? It resolves, and then Starstorm for 3 resolves. And does the Strix go to Marshall's graveyard or
The
no?
Strix is a clone, and it's not a card. It's just a token.
Yeah, so it doesn't count as
These
a
are all
card.
these are all tokens. So
This
none
is
of my
not
creatures
killing.
actually die.
This is not killing any Marchesas because... Oh, it is, actually. Yeah, everyone dies. Because when I die first, and then...
Oh yeah. And
Gauntlet
then,
goes away, and then the 2 Marchesas die, and then you guys die.
Oh no!
I thought.
I
Yeah,
killed you!
So I will in response activate. I will in response activate a second time
Stifle.
before Starstorm resolves.
I guess Stifle.
You have Stifle in your deck?
No. Maybe in my deck, but I don't have it. I don't have a blue mana open.
Boom! The triple combo win. I love it.
Go. There you go. I feel like Michael killed me and Marshall though.
yeah. If Mike hadn't stabbed us in the back, we could have come back.
Right? Like if Michael
I had
doesn't.
I had a pretty good turn set up. I feel like even if Starstorm resolves there, I win next turn.
No, if Michael doesn't Starstorm, you kill 2 people. So
yeah, right. But I have more cards. But I have more cards though.
What? Who would have? Well, but who? Okay, so who would you have killed?
Okay, so let's say if he doesn't Starstorm, right? So I activate the thing. So now I go into the phase where Jace kills one person. Yes, you can kill Jace.
Yeah. So who are you killing?
It doesn't matter. I'm Starstorming.
Well, but I want to know.
I want
to know.
stuff.
Okay, so
I have stuff of the past in hand, so I can kill another person by dealing 1 damage.
Okay, so you kill everyone because you can attack Michael with.
That was the way I was setting it up. Snapcaster with the bounce of the token, stuff of the past to kill 1 person, and Jace. That was the whole 1, 2, 3. And then I have Yogg-Will in hand to just do the whole thing next turn in case I lose.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Good job, Ben.
You got it.
Episode 2 of MM in capitalization Mander. Yeah. Thank you for playing. Did you have fun? Did you have fun this time? Was it better than last time?
That was sweet. Winning like that was great.
Shit. Sorry, Pat. My thing fell. I need to retighten my microphone.
I had a very fun time winning that way. I hope the audience enjoyed that.
I think that was pretty epic. You played off the fact that you had no combos the whole time very, very well.
Well, I mean, all Jace did to win.
All Jace did to win
was mill a card. I mean, Jace milled a card, right? He didn't win any other way than being a thought scour, basically.
Well, but
you didn't have to mill a card. I killed everyone.
We didn't mention you were like, I don't have any combos with this deck. I don't have a way. I don't know how to win. My deck doesn't win. I don't know how to win. And then you totally did it. You did the thing.
I should have Starstormed in response to the Mind Crank. But I mean, I still would have died, so I actually don't care about the rest of you clowns. But you guys wouldn't have died immediately.
Ben, do you play Bloodchief Ascension as well?
Yes, I have the Bloodchief Ascension, Mind Crank, Duskmantle Guildmage trio. Well, because Bloodchief is really good with Sygg, right? Because he triggers once you get there. He's a repeatable damage source. He's only 2, obviously, but combined with other things, he gets the job done.
They synergize really well together.
Right. That's why it's all in there.
And can you do us a favor and get your list onto a shareable format so we can give it to people to look at some point in the future?
Yeah, the one I played tonight is probably a little off what I have on my phone here, but it's not too far.
Cool. So we can hang out and talk if people want in the chat, but I do want to do some shout outs before people head out. First off, please and subscribe and follow all those things on any platform. It really does help with algorithms and keeps us consistently coming out with us. We have a Patreon. It's how we pay for all of the editing and any equipment that we've been able to pull off this abroad COVID-based experience that is extremely helped by all of our patrons. Also, next week we'll be doing another one, 8:30. So the plan is to do Commander streams every Monday at 8:30. Next week we'll be playing against Braden and Jim from different CEDH casts experiences, and they're going to be schooling us in CEDH. We will be printing out proxy decks or building decks if we have the cards already. To compete in a game of high-stakes CDH next Monday, 8:30. There'll be tweets, but if you follow and/or subscribe, you'll get an alert. So you should do that so you know when it's happening. And thank you, Marshall and Michael, as always. We had the full playset. We got the playset, the MMcast playset together, playing some Commander.
It was really fun. I had a great time with that one.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
Ben, you were ahead for a while. We thought you were behind. Then everyone tapped out at the wrong moment. And
well, I actually have no way in my deck to interact with that combo because I'm mono red. So.
If I were,
is that a frowned upon combo?
The only. I mean, I guess you do have you do have Chaos Warp, right? Chaos Warp is an answer.
Oh, I guess if I have an instant speed way to destroy an artifact.
Yeah, you have a ton of those.
Yeah,
that's all I need. I could have, if I had waited to cast, if I had just attacked Koth with Kess and then held on to Word of Seizing, I could have
Yeah, I guess you can interrupt Mind Crank because I could interrupt the Seer or the not Duskmantle Seer, although I did see that card in Ben's deck because he loves it. But Duskmantle Guildmage, I was able to interrupt it, but that was the piece that could die. I needed to be able to interrupt the Mind Crank, and I couldn't. What would have been sick is if I had a Goblin Welder in play and I was able to weld his Mind Crank into something. That's always sweet when you can
if you kind of switched it. Yeah.
Do you have a braid?
I do have a braid in my deck. Yeah.
So
I have ways to destroy Mind Crank and instant speed. I have a braid. I have Chaos Warp, like Marshall said.
I think like the one piece of like the thing that's always drawn me to the combo, because it's not a very good combo. I've never been able to make it consistently work in any 1v1 format. It's always like too weak. But what I think draws me to it is the idea that as soon as you activate that ability, it's live for the rest of the turn. And in like a 3-player game, it's really hard to interact without cards going to graveyards. So there has to be like a pretty exact way to deal with it for you to not have a way to kill at least one person. And if there's any interaction, you probably just win.
I think especially if you're not playing like at the power level that we were playing at, as long as you're not playing like tons of tutors, like Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, and you're just like getting there by drawing a ton of cards, I think it's totally fine. I think it becomes like more leaning towards combo heavy stuff like CDH, which is like a tier above where we were at. When
thing though, like
you're
about combos like that is like they're not good enough for CEDH, but it's still like.
I mean, like, if you're going to compare it to, like, Highlander, right? I don't play that combo in Highlander anymore because it never got there. It became Grindstone Painter Servant and Scepter Chant because those are much better combos. They're much cheaper.
Right.
You can play Grindstone Painter Servant and Commander Painter Servant got unbanned.
That is true.
It's true.
Yeah.
In fact, that Grindstone Painter Servant was in that Bruvac deck that... If I was going to play CDH, I think I'd play Bruvac Turbo Mill.
Bruvac's pretty cool.
It just mills you, or you take damage from the mill? You take damage, right? It just does damage for every card milled. Mind Crank does.
Mind Crank?
No, it's whenever a player takes damage, they mill.
And
then Dust Mantle, whenever a card is put into a graveyard from anywhere, they take a damage.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm trying to get the
start the combo on its own too, because its other ability is like just mills for 1, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was trying to tap you off of that. Was part of it, like make you activate it again and kill me, and then like maybe somebody else doesn't die. But like I forgot about. I guess I could have Starstormed for only 2, but then I think you still had it. I mean, you just had enough ways to like mill people.
I mean, I did play 1 Demonic Tutor also, Alex, just to be fair. I played it much earlier in the game, but
Sure.
I
think that's fine.
Did set up that turn because I was trying to win that way.
Yeah, I think you're pretty good as far as like unfunness in comboing. I also think that like
I mean, I'm not mad.
Combos are in general a little bit more favored than they used to be, partially because people realize like it's better that people end the game than just like long drawn out, I have a ton of things, you have a ton of things, nothing happens for 3 hours like last week, right? Like last week was less fun because I couldn't combo and win. I was just like Yep.
Yeah, that's the reason that I like to have my win condition in the command zone.
Yeah, because you always have an available out and can just...
Right. I mean, I need to have a lot of things before he does anything, but I can keep getting things. That's not a problem. And then eventually I can turn that into a win with Kumano most of the time.
Right. What was interesting about Kess Crimes this game is because Marshall is such a Planeswalker heavy deck, and then both of you are kind of not really creature heavy, like half of the cards didn't do a whole lot.
I mean, you had some pretty clutch active treasons there.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like I was using active treason to its fullest, which is always
like because none of us have that many creatures. Like most of the creatures that we have are pretty important.
Right, that's true.
I mean, yeah, you did completely throw me off my game for like 3 turns because you stole Queen the turn I played her and stole the Monarch, and then Ben countered my next 3 turns. So.
And like I have Kozilek and Ulamog in my deck, and like if you started like being able to crime mail Eldrazi, I would have been so happy with that.
Yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's like really fun. It's cool.
I think
it's cool because it's like a puzzle every time. It's like figuring out how to take what the 3 of you are all doing at the same time, and like what you should prioritize to try and like grab this to go over here.
Yeah.
Even the fact that like I was trying to like rebuy my sack outlet by like attacking you, letting it die before the Marchesa trigger hit, buy it back with Order of midnight to then bring it back.
It is kind of funny that like your combo you played Raise Dead and Ben countered it, and because of that you got a 10 power creature.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that in Commander it's like, yeah, I'd rather you have a 10 power creature than a free sacrifice outlet.
Right.
I know. Well, the whole thing I was trying to do with the countering your resurrection spell, by the way, Alex, on the adventure, was because Sygg died, I needed to have an attacking creature, and the extra 2 mana was going to allow me to cast Yogg Will on my turn and get one of my free counter spells, like a Force of Will, to protect the combo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like almost at Xaxes, but I was 1 mana short. I think I miscounted it, which is why I was sitting there tanking forever. So if I had one more land, it would have been exact. I could have still suffered the Passed for 1, attacked for 1, jaced for 1, and Yogg Will would have gotten me Force of Will for Xaxes. But I couldn't cast Suffer the Past for 1 if I had to protect the combo. So that was like what I was going to wait to do, and like just somebody would have survived then.
So yeah, the Guermart, Guermart gone. Hopefully I said that close to correct. Yes, we just finished the game. Ben was able to pull off Duskmantle Guildmage and Mindcrake combo after a few like very high-powered play turns. It was really awesome. Luckily, we'll be doing this every Monday at 8:30 PEST, Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be back next week at 8:30.
Kumano will rise again, but not next week, because I won't be playing next week.
It's
also, it's CDH, and I'm not going to try and build Kumano CEDH.
It's interesting how similar Kumano and Malphagor are. Also, like, people were... It's always, like, interesting watching the slight differences, because you don't have black mana, but you, like, because of that, are playing, like, insane red cards. Like Koth. I love Koth.
Koth is dope.
Yeah.
I mean, even just the ritual is strong. The ritual wasn't strong in this game because I only had 3 mountains, which is, like, unusual for the deck, but... I was gonna, if I didn't have to blow the Starstorm, I was gonna use Inventor's Fair to tutor up Wayfarer's Bauble on Marshals End Step and just start grabbing mountains.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
With Salvaging Station to just, like, cast as many Rampant Growths as I have mana was the idea. And then, like, start doing stuff on my next turn because I would, like, have spent all my mana grabbing mountains. And then I would have a ton of mana. I could, like, minus Koth to, like, get mana. It would have been good, but then I died.
Joel Hopkins asks, unrelated Modern question for the boys. I'm a Grixis Death Shadow player. You guys think it's a deck worth sticking with in Modern for the unforeseeable future? People have asked this.
100%.
Yeah.
I do.
People have asked this a few times. I think Grixis Death Shadow and Jund are 2 decks that just, like, will always be fine in Modern, and sometimes will be great, and sometimes will just be fine. But, like, the reason they're good is because if you get really good at it and you know your matchups really well, you can gain... They're decks that are also built to gain advantages of being in the know of how to play them correctly, and so they're really good decks to stick to, and they, like... Most of the time, a random banning isn't even going to hurt them that bad. Like, they literally could ban Tarmogoyf, and Jund would just, like, survive. Maybe
you're just playing, like, efficient threats and efficient answers, and it's not really... Like, that's never really going to be that bad. Like, even when the meta is unfriendly to it, because there's, like, a fast combo deck that your interaction doesn't line up well with, you can kind of switch up your interaction suite to be good enough against it, and then you're fine, or whatever, right? Or maybe the meta is, like, super grindy Mystic Sanctuary decks like it is now, but you can, like, play Teamer Battle Rage to just try and, like, blast them super quick. Like, I feel like Jund and Death Shadow are both such flexible shells that you can kind of, like... worm your way into being not terrible in pretty much any metagame.
Right, exactly. Like, there's and like, Grixis Death Shadow between the two is probably the more swingier of the decks, but it also is the one that is going to have moments where it's, like, great. So, yeah, I think it's a totally safe deck to stick with. If you're looking for... And it's always fun, like, right? Like, me and Ben, for a while, I would always have... the 2 Modern decks I bring with me anywhere I bring Modern decks with me are Blue-White and or Jeskai, depending on the mood I'm in for that year. And Jund. And those decks... One of the reasons I bring them with me is because they're, like, one of the best decks for just a... they're fun to play against each other, right? Like there's so much interaction, there's so much cool back and forth that like it's fun to play. It's not like I like used to bring Tron and Jeskai, and it would always just be miserable because Tron's really boring to play 16 times in a row. But
yeah. Plus, like, Tron just wins pretty much every time unless Jeskai, like,
gets the right counterspell at the right moment, and then just like it's
or like sowing salts them or something.
Yeah, there's like nothing.
I don't remember. Crumble to Dust. That's the good one now.
Mm-hmm.
Alec, I think I think this list is slightly wrong. And it has all the 136 sideboard cards in here, but I think it is pretty much what I'm playing.
If everyone can message me their lists in the chat, I can share them as part of the video on YouTube, and that'll be there permanently. And then we can also tweet them out as part of the thread so people can see them. I'll grab it afterwards, and that way you can post it to here.
Death Shadowing Commander. I want to see that.
You would have to like. Isn't there...
Death Shadow is viable in a particular commander, and that commander's name is Varol's the Scar Striped.
Oh yeah, because it's just like one mana.
Search that guy up on Scryfall.
I will. Volraz.
He's sweet. The card costs 3. He's black green, right?
This is a card that has seen actually pretty significant modern play because it is a green tutorable sack outlet.
Ben, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ben, you'll like this. I had it in my in a Highlander deck because it was like the only free sacrifice outlet that I could search for with Green Sun Zenith.
Yep.
Sick.
It was like my Birthing Pod Malira combo.
I have it.
Highlander deck, and I had Green Sun Zenith because it searches for all the pieces except the sack outlet until I found Varol's, and I was like, aha. The only one. It was the only one at the time. Maybe there's another one now, but at the time it was the only Green Sun Zenithable sack outlet.
No, I think it still is. There's 2 red sack outlets now. That's the new color. The red got the 3-drop flying 2/2 that turns into a 4/4.
Dragon Heart, whatever.
Dragon thing from Modern Horizons. Before that, there was the Cold Snap Giant Worm for 5 mana.
Yeah.
Thermopod is dope. I have that in my second wheel.
Thermopod as a sack outlet is like if you're going infinite, but you don't have a way to win. Like if you're doing like a vanilla persist creature or like infinite life with Kitchen Finks isn't going to win it, you also get infinite mana. So
that's true.
There's
that's
that.
True. Yeah.
Wait, we just heard
Mike.
We just heard Michael Grothy heap praise upon a Cold Snap card, y'all.
So a Darkar Valkyrie,
Ben,
Thermopod, and Scred. That's the trifecta of good Cold Snap cards.
Ben, can you share the Sygg deck as a link versus text from Decked?
Damn it.
Yes. I have there's so much words here. How can I post this on Twitter and or other places that people can see it a convenient way?
Many characters.
Right.
I guess I could use this list. I'll do that. I'll just do that. I can do that too.
I do. I do feel like if Ben wants a more casual commander than Sygg that plays into some of his favorite themes, he should build the new Grismold the Dread Sower because he's Hunted Handsome the commander.
Right. I remember when that card was spoiled. You and I talked about it. I was stoked. I was all over that shit. All right, guys. I'm getting sleepy. I gotta jump off.
All right. Good night, Ben.
This was fun.
Good night, chat.
Love it.
Thanks, everybody.
Good time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
I'm gonna post this.
See you guys soon.
Quick. 1 second.
Bye bye.
Bye, Ben.
See ya. I think I'm gonna get off too.
Cool. Bye, everybody. Bye, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out.
See ya. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Deck list will be posted to Twitter in the thread where it's like there's a picture of all of our commanders. I'll post all the deck lists there. So that'll be cool. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Selenia Dark Angel. Is that the one that you can pay a bunch of life?
Oh, yeah. Selenia Dark Angel's the combo.
Shadow. That's the Death Shadow commander right there.
Death Shadow commander. All right.
That's the one. Wait, Orzhov Shadow. You play Orzhov Charm to get your Death Shadow back, or you can get your life total low and kill something. I'm getting off.
Yeah.
All right.
It's time to log off.
Bye. Let me just add this Sygg commander, and then we're gonna say goodbye to everybody. It's Sygg River Cutthroat, right? Is the commander?
Correct.
Why can't I add?
Not the
Sygg
River
commander?
Guide. The River Cutthroat.
Why wouldn't it let me add as a commander? Add as a, oh, because it's already in the deck and it's being annoying. Just want to get this for the people watching from home. Is creatures really the bottom of the deck? That's so annoying. Oh, so close. People are still hanging out. There we go. All right, saving.
They love this
list.
behind the scenes shit.
Yeah. There's like a card missing, but I don't want to deal. Bam. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. You guys are great. We will talk to you next time we do this. See you tomorrow. Episodes come out on Friday, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.
Peace out.